that they opted into. But it looks like they got a lot of more their comfort picks here, except for Hakune on Ezreal. That's a little bit weird. I think their bot lane is going to suffer a little bit with Braum Ezreal against a Caitlyn Thresh. That's a very hard lane and hard matchup to go up against as an Ezreal against a Caitlyn.
Yeah.
You were saying that you don't know about the bot lane, and I was telling you, bot lane's kind of, you can't really get counterpicked, but there are some matchups that are pretty bad, and Ezreal versus Caitlyn is pretty rough for Ezreal because he doesn't have quite the auto attack range, but he can be safe with his Qs.
The Braum shield too.
No. From CSing from far away with his
yeah.
Mystic shots. So it's not too bad. It's just that it's Caitlyn's lane to lose in that situation.
I mean, in terms of tankiness, Braum is definitely more tanky than Thresh, but like I think in terms of support, Braum might win that battle because he has the shield, he has the Q with the stun. Even though Thresh may have the hook, I mean, Braum still has like the knock-up ult, which could definitely be a game changer in terms of like skirmishing. So like it could. What's your pick, Takeji? Like, who do you think's gonna win based on this?
I don't know. I mean, I'm looking at both teams, and they've put their, Peely's side. Let's go on the blue side here. I think they put all their eggs in the basket of Richie, Ace, and Leonard here. They've put all of their, team fight into that Wombo combo.
Yeah.
And I think that's smart because, no offense to Mugen, he is one of their weaker players on ADC. So they decided to, say, hey, Orianna Rumble is going to carry these team fights along with the Jarvan ult.
Yeah.
And then Mugen can kind of just roll in and not necessarily get so much pressure because they're making the engagements. Whereas we see, wait, what do we
League
go?
Spectator. League.
That is that one. Okay.
And, honestly, the Orianna to cleanse. You don't see that very often.
I think that's cleanse for Ari Charm and maybe a Maokai Twisted Advance, but I think that's a useless summoner spell mid, especially for an
Yeah.
Orianna. I think I favored the maybe a Ghost or a Barrier
Yeah,
more.
I was gonna say either Ghost. But, like it's rare that you see cleanse actually in any game, matter of fact.
Right. So like I said, I'm favoring the side of blue team because they're playing to their strengths right now, whereas Concrete Block is now on this Maokai, which is not necessarily a very carry-oriented jungler.
Oh, the game has been paused, so we get to talk more.
Yeah, so I don't think the red side, the methodology of their team of who's going to carry what is not in the right place where they're having their best player on a tank jungler. And on the other side, they're having, their Wombo combo based off their best players.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure how that's going to go, but Steve Styles did get his Jace. He's very comfortable on that. MDMA is very comfortable on Ahri as well. So they got comfort picks over the Wombo combo of the best ADCs in history.
And actually, Peely got Ignite.
Right, so
he's going to be an aggressive support.
Right,
now.
so Peely is he's looking for blood. I mean, you have a Caitlyn versus Ezreal in the bot lane. You already have the ADC winning matchup. And Thresh does a little bit better than Braum in lane because if Thresh gets a hook onto Braum, you can cancel his jump back to his teammate with a flay.
Oh.
So if he's smart and he waits to bait out the Braum W, he can flay him back, and then Braum will be in a very peculiar situation with no escape.
Yeah.
And he's running Ignite, so he's probably looking for blood.
Yeah, plus unlike Ezreal, unlike Caitlyn has traps, and she has, her Q, so she can zone out any threat that comes to herself or her support. Ezreal, on the other hand, only has an escape for himself, but even though Braum has a dash.
Braum has an escape for himself, too.
Chase said hi. Oh, hi, Chase.
Hello, Chase and Riff. Riffstar, we have your shirt, by the way. Mr. Lance.
Oh, shoot, wrong one. There we go.
What are you doing?
I just want to see who's watching. Dedicate?
We only care about chat, man. Lance, we got your shirt, dude. We got your PF shirt. Oh, you want me to change
just
it?
press O.
No, this is easier so you can see all of this as well.
Oh.
Oh, wait, the HUD.
How you doing, Lance?
How you doing, Lance? We love you.
Oh, his name is Lance?
I think it's like that. I'm not sure.
Yeah, mid and then bot and then junglers and then top.
It's something like, wait a minute. I think it's like this.
No. It's ADCs and then support.
Really?
Yeah, it's ADCs then support.
I don't know. I don't see that.
Jesus Christ. It's
You have more experience in that situation, anyways. So it looks like red team is grouping up. They're not
the
spanning
ancient
out.
coin coming out. So Peely is definitely going a utility thresh instead of a tank thresh.
Right, because they already have Jarvan for the tankiness,
Yeah.
and it looks like they're all going to be grouping up around this middle brush. Concrete Block is going to get a sapling onto Mugen, looks like.
Yeah.
Not then. Well, are they going to invade? We're going to see.
I mean, we have Rumble and Orion in the top side for.
Oh, Rumble is very deep in the top side, though,
Yeah.
so Leonard's
And
not giving very much care for that.
And then we see a Doran shield from Rumble and then a Doran blade from Jace. And then
Right, that's very smart from Rumble, though, because Duran's shield did get changed, so every time you take damage, you get health regen back, and Jace does poke a lot, so every time you get poked, you will get some health back with the regen, so that's very nice. Before, I don't know, I think the Duran shield before kind of helped, too, where it used to block auto-attack damage, and so that's still helpful against Jace, because he auto-attacks a lot, but we're going to see fairly standard starts here, but looks like Richie's going to opt in for the Raptors and get a leash from his or from his mid lane.
Saplings are so cute.
Looks like we're going to see Raptors start coming in from the blue side and a blue start coming in from the red side. Now everything's pretty standard, so we have everybody in their respective lanes. No cheese, no early ganks.
Whoa, Bruce is,
Looks like.
just trying to do some trades, but Steven is trying to just stay in the brush, actually avoiding the flame spitter by all means.
Yeah, I mean Rumble wants to kind of charge up. Oh, Steve Styles getting a lot of trades. Yeah.
There, but Bruce is at half health while Steve Styles only took let's say 100 health.
I don't think Steve Styles wants to make those trades a lot, as Richie is having a hard time doing his red. Okay, gets the smite
never
up.
mind.
All right, he's getting a little bit too low for me that I like. He popped both his pots already, so I don't know if he's gonna be able to do his blue buff coming around without smite.
Rip. I mean, well, in the Orianna and Ahri early game, if you're not smart about your skills, you can easily get Uman. A nice hook onto there, but flashes out and exhaust going on to Mugen.
Mugen flashes
forward
for no reason. It was a nice hook by Peely. They abused the level 2 all-in, and Hakune and Nukon weren't ready for that level 2. So Peely got a nice hook onto him, and we're going to see Bruce coming in, try to steal the red buff. Concrete Block's going to get flashed on, and it looks like Concrete Block is going to get out. Yes, he has the flash too. Ace is going to be chasing MDMA Astronaut and FNRS and Leonard. I almost said
3 members of the blue team, man.
I mean, see, they're very coordinated. Those 3 people are going to be the ones to watch from this blue side. And hopefully Mugen doesn't mess up too much with his flashes anymore, as he's going to get picked off pretty easily if he does so. But he should let Peely be making the plays and just going along with Peely,
I think that flash though from Mugen was definitely wasted because there's no reason.
Right.
To flash forward.
He was already exhausted. They traded summoner spells for the ignite for the exhaust, and he was good. Nukon getting caught here by
nice hook there
by Peely, but nothing happening too much because Nukon just puts up a shield and he's good to go. But they lost quite a bit of health there. I think their bot lane is very much struggling against Mugen and Peely.
I mean, Thresh and Leona arguably have the strongest level 2s in the entire game, especially
Nami.
Oh yeah, Nami because
Zara is pretty strong. Yeah. There are a lot of champions that have a lot of good level 2s, but them abusing the level 2 I think was a little bit different from Pizza Fam, because Pizza Fam didn't abuse the level 2, but now we have Peely, who's a very smart player and decides to move up on him on the level 2. As soon as he hits level 2, hits that last minion melee creep, he's going to go for it. And that's what he did. And it seems like Mugen kind of baited himself a little bit too much on that play there.
Yeah. I mean, Peely's definitely making some very smart decisions. He's a utility Thresh, so we're probably going to see builds like maybe Locket of the Iron Solari, Redemption, maybe an Ardent Sensor. I mean, because, the Ancient Coin pick here means that he's probably going to go more toward utility. Maybe
a hook
nice
onto Nukon again, but he's not going to follow anything up. Hakune actually steps on a trap on accident. Double flay. Hakune's getting extremely low. He has to watch out. He does not have flash. No, he's going to heal and get out of there. Mugen's getting pretty low, too, from Nukon. Looks like Steve Styles is in a bit of trouble. And Who is that top lane? Leonard's going to get the first blood top. Beautiful gank by Richie. Unfortunately, we couldn't see that because there's a bunch of action going around all over the place. Looks like Concrete Block is answering of his own by coming bot lane, but I don't think he's going to get anything.
Very nice ganks, you know, from
Concrete Block's still sitting around, but they do have a ward that spots him out. Looks like Concrete Block's still going to go on Mugen, but
no,
Mugen's
you
going
don't
to get the
separate
lantern.
from your support, bro.
No, you do. It's fine. Thresh has his lantern, so it's totally fine. He's okay. And they do have a ward up there, so they knew he was wrapping around again. He was just sitting on the ward. Unfortunately for C Block there.
Hakune's actually going to recall here.
Yeah, I think he has to recall. He's getting pretty low.
Oh, actually, he actually canceled it. He's just going to stay in lane. Well, both mid laners have level 6 now.
Right,
so
but it looks like Ace is farming way better than
yeah,
MDMA
yeah.
right now.
And Nukon... Oh,
Nukon has to flash
flashes
the
the
hook from
hook.
Peely. Peely with almost a 2000 IQ hook. If only he could have predicted the flash.
If only. Oh, do the mad life, bro.
Do the mad life,
Do
yeah.
the mad life. I mean, I've seen a lot of Orianna versus Ari picks, like, and honestly, it can go either
Ooh,
way.
beautiful CSing by okay, except for that last one. I think he should have targeted the other one
The
first.
last
But,
one first, and
but
then
he did net for that one CS, so he did get himself, you know, a little bit more than he a little bit more than most players would.
and Jace actually popping a lot of plants, placing a ward there into the enemy jungle. Definitely some
That
nice,
is a very far ward, yeah.
Yeah,
So
that
he's
is.
scared. He's scared for another gank from Richie.
but you know, I mean, a lot of pings going me, and Bruce is actually searching for him right now, but he's in the river, so
Yeah, he's like, where did my top lane go? What is Steve doing here? I don't know where he is. And they're like,
but a
oh, they
nice-
found him. Yeah,
yeah.
they found him with the
But
wards.
he popped the rift color, so I mean that's a nice vision. So in case that he does get ganked again, at least he has a little bit of warning. And an equalizer coming down here from Bruce, and Steve Styles trying to run away, a little kind of low mana, but a nice Q. No, that's an E from Bruce. You know, does a little bit of more damage. What did he say?
Yes, we did listen a little bit. Sorry, relaxed. I think that's
I
right.
am relaxed.
He is relaxed. Man is relaxed. So we did listen just a little bit. Sorry, we didn't have chat popped up for the first game, but now we can see you. We can, if you have any wants and needs or gripes or concerns. It looks like Richie's here is going to be diving top lane, maybe.
Actually, I don't know. I mean, Steve Styles like is comfortably hugging tower. I mean, sure,
He
he's
is
a little low
though, so it looks
Aguilar.
like they are going to go in. Leonard's opting in to take the aggro first.
Oh my God!
Richie is-
Oh, that was unlucky. I think Bruce stayed
Okay,
too long.
Bruce stayed. Yeah, he tanked a little bit too late or too much,
Nice
and
flay there from Peely.
the
and
Thunderlords
that's
caught him out a
coming
little
down.
bit.
A nice hook onto Nukon, and
Flayed
a
on the
double
trap.
root. Oh my God!
Looks like PD's
Oh,
trying to get in,
Peely
but he's going to
getting
get
some
stunned
nice
right here
auto,
from
another flay.
Hakunate.
Exhaust actually
Hakunate's
going
still
off
going.
against Mugen, but Nukon and Hakune getting really low here. Nukon up against 200 health, but same thing goes for
One
Peely.
more
One
auto! Oh, is
And
he going to
the
get it?
cube!
Yes, he
Oh!
is. Hakune is going to go down too, I believe, with Mugen. Oh, no, but Hakune flashes out,
Ace
but
in
he still gets the
the
ult.
hole!
Unfortunate. Now it looks like Concrete Block's in a bit of a trouble against Richie
Shockwave.
and Ace. Now Ace is going to, oh, beautiful. Getaway, flashes away, gets out. One more auto, but no, Ace is going to go down instead. What a beautiful play by C Block. We're always saying that one more auto, but nobody's getting it off.
He had one job.
C Block, you are a monster for living against that.
That was a beautiful route, though. He rooted under the wall into another champion and flashed away toward his tower.
Right, and that set up MDMA for a nice and easy charm, or
Hi,
ultimate into
Jaylee.
charm. What's up, Jaylee? So, a little bit of a misplay, a little bit of a overreach from Red Side there. I think the Orianna ult came out a little bit too preemptive. I think he could have held on to that and chained
Yeah.
it with the knockup, but he used it immediately after the knockup, which allowed him to get a swift escape.
I have no idea what the new Maokai ult.
Looks like the equalizer is coming down on Steve Styles. Steve Styles in a bit of a trouble as Bruce is coming in here. Richie's going to come and try and clean it up for him. Misses the EQ. Leonard looks like he's safe. Yep, Steve Styles is going to go down. Doesn't
Well, when did Peely come into the picture?
Peely has his Nikes on, so he's going to probably be impacting all over the place.
What?
He's got his Nikes on.
He got Nikes.
Yeah. I mean, he's there for the ganks. I mean, they're rotating. Those players know what they're doing, and Mugen is just chilling back. He's respecting the fact that his his support went top to roam to make sure they got that kill. Looks like
Getting
ooh,
some
Mugen
hits on
almost got stunned there. That would have been catastrophic.